think so. Normally it runs around now.
Hi, Mulligan.
I just have to open up like one more thing.
Fool. But we're chilling today. Alright. Oh, fuck. I have to turn on the...
Oh, there it is.
The pronouns. They're not on. Hold on.
Ad breaks in 3 minutes. Okay. I have to finish opening it, and then we'll be good.
Alright, I guess I'll go play some bowling while we wait.
Bowling?
Oh, I should do bowling, yes. Yes, you get good stuff from bowling.
I just have to remember how to get there.
You go up.
You go up. Nothing gets me down. Let's roll. I have 30 bowling vouchers.
Yeah, you should use those. Okay, what's today's course? Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna go down middle. I'm gonna go middle and like angle it slightly to the left. We're gonna go that way.
Hello,
chat.
chat.
Me to go down the center. Hello, chat. Ooh,
What do you mean a communication error has occurred? Why is the throwing not showing up? Do I have to refresh that too? I had to refresh everything.
What if I go right here? Wah!
Where's the throwing source?
284 on the second one.
Yeah, why aren't you capturing it?
Oh, I can disable the music.
Reset your tits. I'm not power cycling my tits, Molo guy. Not on stream.
I have to turn off the Persona music. It's very loud.
Let's see.
When Alexi gets here,
there
I'm
they
gonna
are.
talk about the state of play.
Okay. Yeah, there it is. It's
Well,
working.
I don't want to like exclude anyone from the conversation. You know.
Oh, it just blew up.
Yeah.
It just blew up for me too. What the fuck, man?
Huh.
What is this?
I just blew up. Damn.
I get up.
Fine.
Act like I don't know nobody.
Oh, I'm gonna. Chat, I need to move this fucking gender
Thank you for
fluid one.
doing what he does.
I wasn't sure if that picked up or not.
It
I
did.
have to move this one. It looks like my dick's hanging out my skirt. 1 second.
Your
There we
dick.
go.
Whoa.
Listen.
Whoa.
One of the pins was at like hip level, and the chat has redeemed, changed the skirt length. So looked, it was hanging like ball level, and it was swinging around. I had to move it.
Whoa. Calm down.
Wow. I don't know if you can see what I did, but I hit that first rock and it just blew up.
No, it's
instance when you're like actually playing the game.
Yeah. You can see people playing the game, but you can't see what they're doing.
Well, they're playing imaginary bowling.
Yeah.
292.
God, title
Another
update
B.
2 cannot come soon enough because we finally get layered weapons. Fucking yes.
A sealed meal voucher.
Chad, hope you're all having a wonderful day.
I had a pretty productive day,
After all, what's one more bowling?
Happy rolling.
After all, what's a sausage among friends?
Oh, it's a sausage. Did that just say a barrel a day keeps the bottom away?
Yeah.
What? This is bottom phobic. What the fuck?
It hates bottoms.
That's not what I meant to
Today's
do.
course is fucked up. I hate today's course.
I have no idea how you're supposed to do this in a way that like gets a lot of anything.
I'm gonna aim really far to the right from the middle. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing too, actually.
Okay.
Right. I'm surprised that worked, but
that was
I
better.
broke 300.
Oh, that's
still only a B though.
Oh. God.
I'm gonna aim.
It's not doing the greatest.
Swoop.
Got some freaking barrel bombs.
Yo, hey, welcome.
Hi.
354.
Chat, don't tell him
Still
my
a
score.
B.
I finally broke through 100 and it was still a B.
I guess C is like if you didn't get shit.
You
Does
getting some barrel bowling in?
Yeah, we're doing some bowling. We were waiting on you.
Does wanting to be pegged make me a bottom? Yes.
Kinda. Well,
sort of. Depends on the position.
Everyone is kind of a switch.
you can be a service top,
which released
I guess.
today.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, people
Sure
have
did.
fortunately used the meanings of dominant and submissive with a bottom and top because they want things to be simple. But sex is not a simple binary, just like gender.
What did you say?
I find it quite simple, actually.
Yes.
I
try
find
that
sex complicated.
Oh, it's okay. I can explain it to you.
By the way,
I have
visual learner,
examples.
by the way.
Oh, don't worry. I know. I've got so many examples.
By the way, for people who are in chat, we are still doing a charity event. Do not forget.
Yes.
If you have the funding available to you, be sure to send that over to the link provided by our wonderful streamers, hosts here. Thank you very much for supporting the Rainbow Railroad because it is a service that I think is very good for people as a whole, for getting LGBTQ folks out of very bad situations and helping them get a start in a better place.
Actually,
So thank you for all your donations.
The Donathon actually hit its goal last night / this
y'all
morning, so we
fucking crushed it. God damn.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It was 3 days in, and it got destroyed.
Yeah.
Y'all fucking crushed it.
To give a perspective, with 15 or so members last year, we hit 1,500 in the at the end of the week.
Mm-hmm.
We nearly quadrupled that within 3 days with 60 members.
Smile.
So that's a little fucking wild, dog.
Yeah.
Y'all absolutely crushed it.
Thank you, everyone who has shared and donated and just stuck around. All of it helps.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I thought I should check my video drivers quick because I don't know if they gave any additions to Musty Hunty Wild.
Chat is asking where the phrase "the bird and the bees" came from. I don't have that one for you, chat. I didn't get sex ed into a senior year of high school, and it was pretty bad.
I have a quest up, by the way, but I will look this up as
Oh, hold on. What should I bring?
fire.
Okay.
Fire.
I'm good with fire. I like fire.
I don't like fire, but I'll bring fire.
I need like
I'll
one
bring
more
the fire,
Rathalos
as
part
they
to
say.
fucking make this
Make sure you I will just
gotta
say
go
this
eat.
to remind myself. Remember to empty your inventory and refill the stuff you need. I don't have fire in this, so I'll bring explosion.
Oh. The explanation of sexual reproduction. In old-fashioned times, people were embarrassed to discuss sex, let alone tell children, so they used Mother Nature as a metaphor to portray sex as a natural thing and not a crime punishable by eternal damnation. The birds and bees part is referring to the way that things pollinate.
I see.
The pollinators.
I guess that makes sense.
Hydrate. I can do that.
Alright, hold on. Let me grill a meal at my
I think I've heard the flowers and trees added to the end. I've never heard that one, but like to be fair.
And some onions or whatever.
I figured it had to be some kind of like pollination thing, but
Yeah, it makes sense.
You see, women. Oh, that would also explain why some girls.
Because women's
call
are
their,
flowers.
They call their hoo-ha the flower
The
or a
vagina.
cookie.
Severed
So, does this mean we have to kill men if they fuck you once?
Imagine.
Actually, no, that doesn't happen when they pollinate.
That's not how bees work.
You pollinate the
Damn.
flower, and then where is
that's how
the
bees work now.
where's the
This is how
bird in
bees
the
work now.
situation?
Listen, this is why the bees' population is dropping so drastically. Their balls keep exploding because they touched one flower.
My
Everything makes
balls.
sense.
Right, lobby member.
You want to save a
quests.
bee? Get a hysterectomy for that bee today. A beasterectomy, even.
Is that what you want to go with?
This is
sounds
somehow
cool.
more
Did
weird than just
you
saying
have a-
sex. This is what I'm saying.
Sweetie, do you have a better bee hysterectomy pun?
No?
No, but I'm going to I'm going to cry
Yeah.
because reinstalling the drivers made my shaders need compiling.
Oh no!
No!
Wow.
Well, this somehow sounds more weird than just saying sex. Yes, but
Yeah.
saying the birds and the bees won't damn you to hell.
If
or
you
something.
if you even think the word sex, you're going straight to hell, and they explode
Well,
your
you
penis
see-
as soon as you get there.
You see, little Timmy, there's this thing called the pussies and the cocks.
Well, you don't
Is
put
the-
it
is
like
the-
that. You just.
It's like...
You go to hell and you die.
If you have
Well,
sex,
you
you go to hell before you
the
die.
dick is like
Never
the
forget.
plane, and the pussy is like the World Trade Center.
Hey,
That's right.
I found Fisher's Jorg.
What?
Yeah?
He eats 3,000 fish a year.
What? When you... Babe, that implies that Fisher's York eats the fishers.
Hi, George.
It's Jorg. It's like Spider's Jorg,
Why'd
but
I
for
come to the
fish.
Forbidden Lands again?
Also, there's more to sex than penetration. Good job, Mola guy. We're doing a good
Good
job.
job.
That's
with you.
true. That's true.
It's true.
job.
It's true. It's true. You can also hit...
You can also punch them in the stomach and pull their
There
hair
it is.
on them, maybe cut your eyes out. Yeah. Now,
You can,
what's
There it
your
is.
you
name,
can
girl?
hit him with a
What's your sign?
comically sized mallet.
You
That's like my
you won't
sign.
even let me do that. You told me you wouldn't trust me with a comically sized mallet.
And I don't.
Why not?
Time for a true master angler.
I caught a fish. Wow. I caught a sushi fish. Kind
Look,
of a
I'm not saying I wouldn't trust you with the comically sized mallet. However,
I
I
would.
think sometimes you get into moods.
Dorothy,
And
help.
then-
Would you
and
trust me
then
with a
I don't
comically
really
sized
know.
mallet?
Most of the time, I'm like, yeah, the mallet's fine. She can have the mallet. Let her play with the mallet. That's fine. But every so often, you get like this look in your eye, and I get worried.
I'm busy. I'm
Dorothy.
busy eating Triscuits in cheese slices.
Yeah. That sounds fucking. I go to turn
I
on
have
the
some
fucking
Triscuits
crying
slices?
eyes. They're being so mean to me.
That's not mean. I'm saying I would give you the mallet, just not all the time. You can play with the mallet for 2 hours. How
Oh,
about
I don't.
that?
I don't have a tears
I
emote
can-
on this model. I tried to toggle on my tears emote so I could also be like, wah, wah.
Well,
Oh, I do have this one.
Chat wants to know the type of cheese, Dorothy.
It's marble.
Marbles.
I should have
like
turned
the
this
round
on when
ones
I
that
was
roll
trying to get a
around.
fucking Carnivine for
It's
45
the-
minutes.
The white and orange mixed one.
Ah, okay.
I often
Mologai
forget
wants to
things.
be a service something or other. I don't know what Mologai is,
Hello.
but that sounds
Hello.
like you want to be a service. A Colby? I do like Colby.
Aura farming.
I can't
yeah.
have a lot of cheese
Hold
because
on,
it kind of
let me-
makes me sick, like solo, but I do like a good Colby Jack.
I thought we were still talking about sex, so I was very confused.
Well, you
No,
can give
we
someone
aren't.
Colby Jack as aftercare.
We're just
I
aura
don't
farming
know.
over here.
Or aura farming. Just you know, ignore us or don't. Blushes.
Well,
Pokes
Yeah.
fingers.
well my shaders are like almost halfway through.
All good, all good.
You got some-
Even if you want to do a hunt while this is finishing, that's fine by me.
Second, I didn't
Yeah.
collect my login.
The
Shit.
hunt I want Boko and Supes supposed to do is one that's designed to get their HR and pump it the fuck up. So hopefully that'll
So
get
we'd
them
have
like
to do it a few times anyways.
yeah, exactly. So fuck it,
Okay.
get
we
in
can-
here. I ring my little
Oh,
bell.
is it posted?
Yes.
Give me a
Let's
second.
see, Arena Quest, one second.
I'm emptying my pockets and then refilling my pockets.
I told you to do that like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, but I didn't do it until just now.
Did
What do you
you
want
listen?
from me? Do I listen?
don't you
No,
ever
never.
listen to
I
me.
don't. You should know this by now.
I know. Listen, I can
wanna
expect
know
you to
by
grow
now.
and improve.
I'll never listen when you say some bullshit.
Wow. And I don't think excuse you. I think expecting you to listen to me is not some bullshit.
Hold on. Hold on. No. Supes, I'm in
Yeah.
agreement with you and this current administration for the U.S. of A. I think we should silence more women.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride, bitch.
That's what I'm saying. Woo!
We do love Pride.
I do love
Okay.
Pride.
We're gonna
Quite
try to go
frankly.
to Pride. this
I
year.
have to be very clear in that I am saying this as
Let me
a
be
joke.
clear.
Let me be clear.
Let me be
Well, you
clear as
know-
mud. Am I joking?
You know,
You'll never
with
know.
with it being Men's Mental Health Month, they would be a lot
So
more mentally
true,
well if the women
so
would just shut up.
true.
Hmm.
Why do women get a
I feel
whole
gross
day?
saying that. I can't be a misogynist. I just felt gross.
I mean, that's
hung
because
right
you're doing
here.
self-damage.
The key is to really just make it as absurd as possible.
Oh, did my stream stop too?
He's
I don't think
asleep.
so.
I did
I
invite
popped
you
it
to
open
the
for a
shared
brief
chat
bit.
if you're still going.
Yeah, but my session just ended over here. Hold on.
Oh.
Weird.
Why is he
Second,
up
my
on 2
boyfriend
legs?
is asking me something.
Oh yeah,
Well-
OBS is.
Behold a man.
Alright, let me remember how to block. Nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it either. That put my weapon away. If anything, that
My-
opposite of blocking. Ow.
My boyfriend's texting me. He never texts me. This is important. But we're hunting.
But we're hunting.
Help!
Oh, hey,
Oh,
Rathalos.
shit!
Hey, Rathalos.
He'll understand. He plays like Hunt Showdown and other shit. It'll be fine.
Rathalos is here.
I don't want to be up here.
You can
Help!
jump off. Just jump off. Just jump off.
Help!
Get down.
Help!
Get down from there.
No, I'm
Get
taking
down
somebody
from there.
Somebody
I'm
call a
taking him down
firefighter.
with-
Just
me.
jump. Just jump off.
No!
What do you mean? No. Well, I'm leaving. Bye. I'm
Everyone
going after the thing
leaves
we're actually
me.
licensed to hunt.
Stop blocking. There we go.
Think
Thanks.
about the
Thanks, Raptor.
environment.
Okay, weird.
I do think about the environment quite a
there was
lot.
an instance of OBS Studio running in the background, so like.
What? Oh yeah,
Like,
that happens
in-
sometimes.
Well, no, it was like in my background processes, but not in my.
Yeah. Yeah. That's happened to me before.
Okay, now I
He was
should be
about to
back
do
up.
something scary and you just
Okay.
stopped.
Oh my
Bro,
God!
Rathalos is still here.
Why?
Because you kept hitting him. You should have just left well enough alone.
What do you mean well enough to roll? He just fucking stuck his nosy in there. What do you mean I need 12 guardian pelts?
Help! Help me!
Saying I must be live to join the shared chat. I am live. There we go.
There you are. You're here.
Hello.
Oh, hey. Oh, hey. I need to go.
What do you mean?
I need to not be. I'm gonna die.
Ow!
Hold on. Let me take a mega potion. I'll get right back in there. Don't worry.
God damn it, my wounds! You stole my wounds, you whore!
I would have died if I didn't.
Then die and text your boyfriend.
I can never tell what this fucker's about to do. Did somebody fire some shit at that fucking Rathalos yet?
No.
Considering it's gone, well, I mean, listen, maybe it learned to leave well enough alone.
I can use this opportunity to at least open the text.
At least put him on red.
That time you bought me kitchen tools, did you order it or did I? I don't remember.
Well,
Well, do you know what?
This
it
was
came
last
with?
year.
So? Why don't you remember specifics from last year, Ava?
Because it was just a purchase that Carrie was like, hey, Alex really wants these.
Two women coming! Help! The octopi is here!
what? Oh.
It's hungry.
Ah!
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
1,000!
Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, it's a monster that's designed to. Oh shit.
Oh
Oh
god.
my god!
eating him.
He's eating him!
And then they're gonna eat me!
Oh
my god!
Okay, he's going away. He's going away. We can go back in.
What do you mean there's a clip?
Shoryuken!
Holy shit, that's so many wounds destroyed, dude.
Yeah, I got in there.
It's too late.
Oh well, oops. I was already in a combo. Should've
My
spoke
bad,
up
I
sooner.
think.
I didn't notice. I was busy hitting him.
Listen, you gotta speak up.
I love that sometimes I'll just like press a button in the combo that just does a punch.
It's great.
I'll just fucking deck him. Sometimes you just have to slap the monster to assert your authority.
Need that one. Out of the way. You fucking
Too
bitch.
late, girly.
I had to do my
I was
shortcut.
on the floor. It's not my fault.
I'm like the slowest weapon in the game.
Yes, and I was busy. I was
Unable
checking
to
the
join
dirt
this
polish.
session.
But why?
I don't know.
That's weird. It said you did. Oh, okay. You did join the line. Okay.
Maybe
Yeah, I
because
guess
like
so.
the monster's almost dead.
Maybe.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I did think that's it. How about that?
Stop drinking your will.
Which is better? Oh my God, Troll 2 or Joseph Joestar? I think
What?
they have. They're different. They're different things.
They're different levels.
They're a different type of. You deploy these oh my gods in different situations.
Oh no!
Such opportunity. Can't let it go to waste.
Son of a bitch.
Son of the bitch.
He does say son of da bitch.
Weird Al Yankovic.
Oh. Not for a few more months now.
Then he opens the toilet and he's like, why is it just like a hole? It's like, because the desert will just dry
Skibbity!
it out and it'll just turn into dust, man. He's like,
We'll
Oh,
call
Dragon
you.
Bone
my
Relic.
God.
No, it's Polnareff who keeps on having fucking toilet things happen to him.
No, Joseph gets one. He goes into the desert toilet. And then
Oh,
he's
yeah,
like,
another
oh,
Dragon
there's
Bone
no
Relic. One more.
toilet.
One more.
Just bury it.
Damn. So
Just bury it,
close.
man.
Don't take my book. It's my book.
Oh,
So that Marvel, so that Marvel
Cool.
fighting game, huh?
looks fucking sick.
I don't give a fuck about Marvel, but I do give a fuck about Dragon Ball Fighters, which that looks like.
It looks really good. I like
Cap-
the character design a lot.
Looks really good.
Capcom's,
Looks really good.
Capcom's looking towards Marvel and Arc System Works, giving the small nod and going, "Go ahead, it's okay."
It's crazy the amount of like revisionism I think there has been with Marvel and Capcom, where I don't think people remember how
Bad Infinity was, or whatever it was called.
Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite had the budget of like a cheese sandwich. And
Yeah.
Capcom was like, "Yup, that's all you're getting." And I think that really soured whatever relationship, they had, because,
Makes
wasn't
sense.
very good. So Marvel's currently in a state of, fuck it. That Guilty Gear looks pretty good.
Heard good things
Sure
about
does.
Rivals, not a big multiplayer game, TBH. Rivals is fine, but yeah, it's also not a game for me. I know the type of person I am.
I stopped playing it because it was turning into like the daily chore. So I had to
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah,
No,
I know.
no,
That's
no,
what that's what I was telling you. It's like, are you sure? Are you enjoying this? Because it seems like you're just doing that as like a job.
I played a bit of Rivals, and I was like, I'm having a lot of fun with this, but only when I'm playing with friends.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, that-
after
And then all my friends
after we would
stopped
have
playing.
all of my friends stopped playing, and also, like, after we would finish a match and we would win, I would feel like exhausted, and I'm like, I don't like this. I just want to play a different game.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I will play most games because I like hanging out with my friends, and I will usually have fun doing that regardless of the thing. But once you remove like that thing, if I don't enjoy it, it's like, oh, I might actually not like this, or I'm neutral to it at best. Like, I'll go all my way to play Monster Hunter by myself because I like the game a lot.
I'm just playing this
But, like,
again. We're gonna beat up this
a lot of
Deshagama
those other
overall,
games-
Take his money.
I spent time and thinking about it. It's like, shit, maybe that friend farming guy is kind of onto something. It's like, shit, he's kind of spitting, but it's also like the dumbest thing I've ever heard anyone say. Because like, I won't go out my way to play those games, and they are necessary to be played in a social setting with people you know. I think it's a fantastic way to like meet other people in like a friend group or whatever, right? But so like that guy's kind of right. It's so wild.
Monster Hunter.
I'm gonna grill.
But anyway, Monster Hunter. I love Monster Hunter.
Wild.
It's pretty wild.
I think the thing that
It's
like
not too
is
bad this
misinterpreted
way.
within the friend swap thing
Yeah.
is that like
Why did you? I thought you were doing
The-
this right
the-
on
the-
top of me for a second. The music is
the
different.
thing to remember is that like every time a popular theming within a video game comes around, people copy it ad ton.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
so many times. And okay, that one worked. And obviously like the current kind of meta is like streamer bait in a sense.
Yeah.
You get your
Yep.
friends together, you do something silly, you play it up for the camera, which content warning was entirely all about.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think content warning was the epitome of it. They just kind of gamed it a little too hard.
Yeah.
But,
And, like they didn't stick around very much, I think.
No, like they're still working on things slightly, but nothing that's like major. I've
Yeah.
seen.
I guess like in the public eye, content warning is kind of dead unless you know you're actively playing games like that. Maybe you have to ready up.
I thought I was.
'Cause, like-
Oops. I was cooking.
the biggest thing that is the issue of it is that those games are entirely unplayable alone unless you
Yeah.
do some sort of a challenge run or like a Iron Man kind of thing.
Yeah, and like I don't,
When-
because like public servers exist, but I don't think
I would
that's
never,
not the
I would
optimal way to
never
like,
do
experience that game.
Well, like even for like Repo is working on public servers, I believe, and that seems to be going okay when people are
Mhm.
like being kind of considerate of each other and
Yeah.
not like trying to just make a mess in the game for other people.
Mhm.
But
I mean, I think that's just
I
unfortunately
think
the reality of
the-
multiplayer games. Is some people like playing
Oh,
them
absolutely.
specifically to be a nuisance.
to fuck up people over.
Yeah.
The biggest issue is that like the majority of those games you cannot play if you do not have friends to play with.
Yeah.
And I think that's why people call it friend swap, because you need someone to play with.
Hmm. Yeah, because like
It-
I don't like using the slot thing because those games are not bad games. They're just not games for me, and that I
Yeah.
think that as a thought process just really needs to exist more in the public mindset, because a lot of times it comes to like I don't like this game, ergo game bad, which is not a good way of thinking about
What
it.
the hell was that combo? I need to learn how to do that again on purpose.
But yeah, like I don't think those games are. You will not get the same experience if you just play with some randos. Like it's like playing Among Us with random people. I know people do it. But why? I could not imagine wanting to do that.
I think like it could be funny when you don't have the knowledge of like how other people interact with each other.
Yeah, because
Like-
prior knowledge about a person can be very heavily effective.
Yeah, because then you kind of have the tells of like, oh, they're lying because they're giggling like in that way, but like I think in like public games of like pure deception, it could be kind of fun. The issue is that there's no way of like moderating what kind of lobby you go for. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Do you think that's why I won that one game of 2 when I was over at your place, because your friends don't know me?
Yes, absolutely.
That actually makes sense.
It absolutely is, because you know what, Dylan is the type that like overanalyzes everything. He's one of the types that like made like the tournament ready Magic the Gathering decks.
Ah, you
kinda,
know what?
like,
That
pissed me
makes
off.
sense, actually.
Sure you can.
Yeah, and like when it comes down to it, it's the same deal. We kind of know what each other's limits are, and when you do, you know how to game your friends.
Yeah.
But when you have someone that's new or you don't know exactly what they're thinking, you have to go entirely off of your own gut feeling And that could be right or wrong.
Yeah.
The trick to Boko is that she doesn't lie. She just never lies.
Yeah.
So if you ever think she's lying, she's not.
Well, what if one time the thing is, if I do lie, I cannot hold a lie for long. It's the thing. Because I didn't lie for most of my life.
Get back here!
Because if you do lie, you'll go to hell before you die.
It's true. It's true.
Just like if you have sex.
Rathalos on the right.
Rathalos again.
Yeah, but like, it's more that what I tend to do, I think, is I try to, because I'm very good at fading into the background, as it were. Supes has played lots of 100% orange juice with me. And they're aware of this as is a thing I do.
Uh-oh, hi, Rathalos.
There's an old friend group that I don't really talk to that much that Ava and Supes know. Yep. When I used to play with Quiz and that group of people a lot, they would eventually realize Boko hasn't said anything for like 15 minutes, and then they would look at my stats, and I'm like 1 star away from winning the game. Consistently.
You just get into the flow, and then it's like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, because like I was never like the confrontational type of character in that game. If you know your Orange Juice characters, I used to play Kyoko a lot, and I had a setup where essentially I could kill myself, so I would never lose stars to other people, and the cost of losing stars the way I was doing it was only like 20 stars instead of like half of what I had. Yeah.
Okay,
Can somebody please make this Rathalos go away?
I'll talk to him. No, I won't. I don't have him.
Poop
Yeah, but like stuff like that is very fascinating, because like this is a thing I only learned because other people were saying I was doing it, because you're usually not really aware of that stuff about yourself.
Yeah. Oh. Well, I gotta show you that wound.
Whoa.
We love Bo.
That's all the pelts I need.
Yes, ma'am.
I did get like a bunch of my wishlist items just hanging every time there.
It's really good. It's kind of a good brain feel when you just see like the entire side of your screen is just filled with wish lists. It's going like, hey, you got a bit. Nice. Thank you for the fucking simultaneous good job.
Good job. Ah, okay, I should heal.
You should. Work it, girl.
I'm trying. I've made a discovery like sometime last week. It turns out that Supes actually didn't know what Germa sounds like.
Oh,
Like
wow.
what? Germa? Oh, yeah.
Germa. Yeah, because one of the people I've been watching for YouTube on a long time is making like highlight videos again, and he's been friends with Germa since forever. And Germa was in one of them, and Supes is like, I don't know which one is which. It's like, I don't know, what do you mean? What do you mean?
You know what the best part is? Vane Lily, who recently made the Static Miku song.
Okay.
Included Germa's fucking FNAF in the track.
That's fucking hilarious.
Like when he was talking about Freddy Fazbear or something, he just like the jump scare. So someone posted the video. It's like, I'm not crazy, right? And they confirmed it.
That's sick. Though I do kind of think it would have been funnier if they did it.
If they said nothing.
Yeah, right? Yeah, I think saying nothing would probably be funnier than just lying about it.
Or like giving a smile or something.
Yeah.
Hey, did you use this sound clip for your track? I don't know. Did I?
What do you think?
I can't remember.
Smile, winky face. I don't recall.
I don't remember.
I will
I
have to
deleted the
consult the
file, so I
archives.
can't check.
Okay, that's kind of funny. For whatever reason, there's something called Super Grok.
Super Grok.
Grok 2.
And
Yeah,
someone was like,
okay.
somebody was like, let's see how super he really is. And the prompt they put in there is build GTA 7 using JavaScript. Don't make mistakes.
For the
Is it
low,
weird that I
low
know
price of
absolutely nothing about
$30 a
Super?
month, you can
Nah,
support
Luna,
Super
it isn't.
Grok.
It ain't weird that you don't know anything
Oh,
about
it's time.
Drama.
Yeah. Yeah, I
At
don't think.
Grok,
I don't
is this
think
real? Is Super Grok real?
Don't pay $5.99 to Musk when you could ask me and I will also give you misinformation.
So
and
I
I'm
can also
prettier.
lie, and I'll do it
It's
for
true. He is very pretty.
She's
I mean,
she's trying to butter me up, chat.
Butter.
free.
She wants to flambe me.
It's diva time, guys.
yeah, she just got finished
Ah.
the second we got here, so give her a minute.
Well, I'm like I think Lunar. I think it's very interesting that will be these like insanely successful people, and people are like, "What do you mean you don't know who this person is?" And I look them up, and they have 20 more billion views and subscribers, and I've never heard of this person in my life.
Well, it's no different to like when you see like some VTuber or streamer get into like trouble on Twitter or something, or Blue Sky, whatever have you, and you're like,
Yeah.
who the fuck are you?
I've
And then you
never
look
heard
at the
of this
profile
person.
and they have like 20K followers, and you're like, I have never seen you before. It's the same thing. It just
Yeah.
doesn't pass your eyes.
I have a buddy named Bricky, big Warhammer guy. He's got a pretty damn big channel. He's like the Warhammer guy for a lot of people. But he does like collaborations with VTubers all the time, and every time he does, I'm like, I don't know who the fuck any of these people are. And then I look up their username, and I'm like, damn, they've got like fucking hella subscribers. Who the fuck are
Right?
these people?
They have so many subscribers. They must
You
have
know nothing
never
about his
posted
content?
cringe.
They've
He's a general streamer. That's really all
I
it
mean,
is.
He's
He's
like
got
a
some like big events and stuff like that for like roleplay things, but outside of that, he mostly just does like game streams and like chat
And
stuff.
I mean, like, the thing is, Germa is, like, almost generational at this point, because, like, I watched stuff of him in it when I was in high school. I'm almost 30.
Lunar, I don't know how old you are, but I was going to go, you know about Northern Lion? He's Northern Lion for our generation.
I mean, Northern Lion is also, like, a generational streamer, because as I recall, I've never watched a Northern Lion video, like, willingly. I've only started seeing, like, clips on Twitter as of a few months
Yeah,
ago,
you're the
but
same age as me.
But I know that he's been doing this stuff forever, because like a podcast I've listened to since I was in like fucking high school. They're like, yeah, I like watching Northern Lions Binding of Isaac daily challenge videos, and that's why I know of him. But he's been around for like fucking forever.
Been around for a long while. I know
It's supposed to be-
Blair was even like
Ava.
knowledgeable of him because
Look at
of
this
the
post.
Binding of Isaac shit.
Mhm. Yeah, but like now every time I see that bald man on my timeline, I'll turn on the sound of my phone and listen to whatever fucking bullshit he's about to spout.
Whatever.
What
unhinged
the
shit.
fuck is this, Supes?
I don't know.
What?
I ordered a Switch 2 from Walmart, and just now they brought it over. They also left me 17 bags of Pringles
Yeah.
and Coke that I did not order. I got out of bed after a little sleep and thought I was hallucinating.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Enjoy your day.
It's not like even are those like the slightly smaller balls of Coke too?
Think so.
Yeah, not like the 750 kind of style ones. Not the tall
17
boys.
Delivery bags.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I think you guys are at
17
a
Coca-Colas.
a limit now.
17 grocery
Are we?
bags.
Hold on.
Oh,
No, I'm still on
you're at
complete more missions
27.
and set quests.
okay. We
I-
can do the.
Why am I
Dutch Road
standing on
one.
top of the? Why am I? Sorry, I just I got out of I got
Hi.
out of focusing on the diva, and I was just standing on top of my stool.
We could also
Yeah.
do the event that gets us the funny cat head.
I kind of want the funny cat head.
Let's get the
We
funny
could do
cat
funny
head.
cat head.
Sure.
It's
I would recommend
basic,
using a
right?
lucky
So
voucher.
Water.
It is 3 fire chickens.
So I should.
Okay, so
bring a
water.
fire weapon.
I'm
You are gonna want to bring
The
water.
Quematrice
okay.
is...
Dorothy said the thing to
Weak to water,
actually
yeah.
wait. I didn't pick it up, but I assume it's water.
Or poison.
It is water.
Or poison.
paralysis.
Oh boy.
I don't.
I get
have
to bring my
anything
Rathian
poison.
sword.
They apparently nerfed paralysis a bit, which is a bit of a shame, but honestly not
Damn.
too crazy.
Well, if you're going paralysis, I will help stack some paralysis.
I got.
I've got a
poison.
sleep weapon, but I can.
Oh, then I will go paralysis and say fuck you.
Okay.
Is there
I
any
forgot
sort of
they added
queue
8-star
when
tempered
she's about to
monsters.
start, or...
No, she just starts eventually. I've got
Three
the quest
tails
up.
better than none. Use lucky voucher, except in prep.
Yeah, use the lucky
Oh, this
voucher.
is an arena quest. I see.
Yep.
An Elder Scrolls arena quest.
So, Lunar, I could tell you about 8-star monsters. I fought some on Sunday.
Painful. I'm pretty sure like the 8-star Gore Magala has more health than Zoshia.
I fought a 8-star tempered
Nothing on
gore.
you.
Completely fine. 8-star tempered Jin Dahad. Go fuck yourself.
Oh god. Yeah, that sounds terrible.
I saw someone saying about that in relation to Elatrion's health or some shit.
Okay, that was the last game. Elatreon.
The last update, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Elatreon in Monster Hunter World was a DPS check.
Oh, okay.
And Jin Dahad is kind of also a DPS check if you don't kill him fast enough.
Is it like a siege monster then?
Yes.
Okay. Because I don't think I ever got to Elatrion in Iceborne when I was playing. Because like I was playing with Dorothy a bit after we had wrapped it up streaming.
Yeah.
Mom, are you
Elatreon-
gonna play Deltarune now? Is well, guys, isn't there
Deltarune's
one?
out.
Is there
There's at
one
least
more chapter? Not until all the chapters are out, Molo guys. So come back
That
in a few
makes
years.
It's 7, isn't it?
I think so.
Is it 7?
That's what I had.
That's
what
2
I remember.
more.
That's 3 more.
That's 3 more. They have up to 4.
I thought
Chapter
5
3
just
and
came
4
out.
Just came out.
Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, it would be really funny if it finally comes out like 10 years after I finished streaming Undertale and said I was going to do Deltarune next.
It would be
should
a,
see
a
if I
real
can-
shame if all of it came out and everybody was just like, kind of mid.
It was okay. That's the thing is like with a dev cycle like this, it could be so easy to hit something like that with how long it takes.
Yeah.
But like it sounds like he's been delivering. Good on you, Toby, Toho Project guy.
Toho Project.
Oh,
think
project.
Project. Toho Project.
I think the big thing about like Deltarune is that like people are pretty loyal to the idea of the game.
Yeah.
So no matter what, there's gonna be people who hype it up and get into it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is it one of these ones that they like slow drip feed us?
Yeah.
I imagine like we'll fight this one after a few minutes. Next one comes out.
Like the Devil May Cry collaboration.
That's right.
Oh, I jumped over the fucking tail. That's good.
I hope he learned how to code this time. We'll see.
I think he actually has like a team now.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's 3 weak points, baby. Get the back, get the back.
I'm trying. Think I got it?
I didn't know how to feel
Yeah.
about Toby Fox until they made that like Twitter post going like, I think enough time has passed that I can say anything that Matt Pat made about my games is complete fucking bullshit. He's so real.
No, Toby Fox
Second
seems like
one's
a
here.
cool guy.
Oh, hey,
Here comes the second one.
Oh, hey, he's stepping on the other one.
I don't remember which one I was hitting. I'm just gonna keep hitting one.
Well, we'll just
That
keep,
one's
we're
dead.
going to have to hit all of them.
All right.
Damn. Are these like low rank or?
These are high rank. It's just
Yes, yeah, because they decrease the health of monsters in like multiple monster hunts. Third one incoming. I see it back there.
I simply never stop hitting buttons.
yeah.
When did I get tank control for my lance?
What the hell?
When I'm aiming like with the focus guard, I can continue to strafe.
Oh.
But then at the end of my combo, it lets me turn left or right. I'm not complaining. It's not a
Just
bad.
confused.
Oh, he is asleep.
He's asleep. He's not dead.
1 second.
Yeah.
I'm going to do this
Yeah.
real quick.
There you go.
It was
It
preparing
helps
a
with
combo.
the repositioning.
Oh yeah, if you're not using focus mode to aim your greatsword for your true strike, I don't know what you're doing. You're doing it wrong.
Ow.
I need to sharpen. I'll be right back.
See wounds.
Let me
I see
scoot
wounds.
Sean back here a second. Oh, hey, I needed a piece that we just got. Nice.
He's dead.
Dead.
Yeah, I need all of these pieces for my armor because I have every armor on my wish list now.
Do some
You need to get the
carves.
funny
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
Wyvern
knight
gem.
looking armor from this guy.
I do like knight-based stuff.
The funny squire armor.
Oh, we just crawl over this. Is that how this works?
Fly.
Yeah.
Climb.
Why did I just give up? What the hell? Hey, Ava, are
Which
you
doesn't
sure?
have a bird.
Oh, you have to use the sacred.
Oh.
Good stuff.
Sacred, come on. Go up.
You look for like the rope areas.
Yeah, the rope section.
Hey, there's a fourth one.
Right.
What?
Oh no, that's somebody's sacred.
You mean
Never
there's-
mind.
That did happen to me earlier. I thought I saw one approaching, but it was just a sacred. Yeah, give me that.
Yeah. Tuck me up against his body. I missed.
Oh shit, I just realized I never turned my glasses back on. We need those. I need those to see.
Nice.
What do you mean no, I know?
I see.
We love a woman who can't fucking see.
I mean,
He's
Liz,
paralyzed.
my mental design when I was writing up mentally writing up the lore for this robot is, yeah, her creator made her eyesight bad on purpose, so she has to wear the glasses. She likes girls in glasses. What do you want? What do you want from me? And she's right about that.
But you're right about that. I can see. I can fight.
Oh, fairly off there.
I was gonna say. I'm pretty
Ah,
sure
that's what that
was.
is.
Yay, ghost.
Oh, this tail
Oh,
actually
that was
came
the
off.
that was the King
Finally.
Arthur thing. That's right.
Yeah. He's like, my glasses. I can see. I can see. I can
I will not.
fight.
I will not stand for this glasses propaganda.
Wow. Imagine not liking glasses.
Imagine being susceptible to propaganda.
I got another fucking
Listen.
wyvern gem.
There's a few the things about the robot that her creator
Hey.
just really likes. The other one is these ponytails. That's fine. I have a blue juice I can drink. Yummy. Oh, speaking of Fairly Odd Parents, and by extension Butch Hartman, I was going through, like, we have a pile for, like, kids' books at my work, and it's largely a bunch of, like, Bible-coded books. And then I saw the cartoon Bible I looked at it a bit closer, as illustrated by Butch Hartman. It's like,
No, yeah,
it's
he's a huge Christian head.
yeah. I was vaguely aware of this. And then I was like, you know what? That explains a lot about this. And I look closer. I was like, oh, this art's kind of shit. Like, because Jesus is supposedly semi-realistic, and then like everything else is just kind of like a cartoon. It's like, oh, this is kind of anti-peak.
Jesus held his hand towards his
Would
new
you
disciple
watch
and said,
Passion?
"Welcome, tough puppy."
Would you watch Passion of the Christ, but it's Muppets and Jesus is the only human
Yes.
actor?
Yes.
Absolutely.
That fucks. That fucks.
Absolutely. Oh my
Anything
god,
with the
there's
Muppets would be
two
good.
different Feline heads.
I'm just gonna say,
Uh-oh.
I can't wait for Saint Peter to cut off that other Muppet's ear and for stuffing to go everywhere, and then Jesus puts it back on.
Oh god, it blinks!
Yeah, it does.
Was this
We
just a
just
mission reward, or do I have to go
decapitated the
build it
Baligo.
somewhere? Oh, I see.
Go build it.
Oh, I go.
Yeah,
go
we
build
need 6 tickets total.
it.
Okay.
It won't be under Sword and
Armor.
Shield. They'll tell you that much.
No.
No.
It's full failing. I only got one.
Yeah, I got
Damn.
2 tickets.
I got 2 on my lucky drop.
Aw,
Yeah,
look at that! Look at that
Yeah.
fluffy guy.
I'm going to wishlist those and get off this screen because
It
for
increases
whatever reason, when
Palico
I-
attack power and defense by 25%. It buffs up your Palico.
Wow.
Yo, that's a cunty shirt. What the fuck?
yeah, he's fine over here.
Are we serving?
The clerk shirt?
The clerk shirt?
The clerk shirt from doing the arena quests. That's a cunty looking top. I like that. Oh, but the
Oh, this. Yeah, that's really good.
the beta version has the off the shoulder look.
There's a barmaid over here. Hold on.
It also gives you like a sports visor.
Assholes can make good art, unfortunately. My toxic trait is saying that that is completely untrue. People who are shitty do not make good art. Exhibit A, Butch Hartman. Exhibit B, Adolf Hitler.
I mean, that's because he doesn't know how to paint a room.
Doesn't know how to paint shit, man.
He didn't have good art, and that's why he kind of went the way he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe practice, dumbass. Little bitch
Hitler
boy.
would love it. Hitler would love AI art. He can finally make his shitty ass room,
Oh
but
my
it'll still
god,
look
I
shitty.
can finally make the house.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah?
that was just one.
I fully
hell of a
intended
German
for him to
accent.
have 17 fingers.
That was also one hell of a German accent. Okay.
Nobody
Oh my
knows how.
god, I
It's fine.
asked this girl out and she told me
It's-
no, I'm going to
it's
go
fine.
jack off.
Wait, Ava, you're doing an Austrian
going-
accent.
Oh no!
But listen, it's fine. I can do a shitty German accent. I'm like 70% German, so it's fine.
Yo. Hold on. I gotta
will
get
only
Death
do one
Stench
if it
boots.
sounds
Hold
gay.
on.
I'm putting up the chicken quest
I
again.
can only do a German accent if I sound a little fruity.
I would agree with
You're
Ava,
just-
but there's a few former Magic the Gathering artists that are bad people that made banger card art. Well, as a white man, I disagree with you and think that you are
You're-
cringe.
But Ava,
Happy
you're
Pride.
disagreeing with another white man.
I'm not a man. That's my greatest secret. Turns into Red Hulk.
What?
Wait. Huh?
Wait,
My
would
God.
non-binary Hulk be like, I'm purple?
Oh.
Sorry.
Sorry. I got so hard I passed out for a second.
What, from Purple Hulk?
No, from the Death Stench heals. Oh.
As a white man, Ava, I disregard your opinion. Fuck.
I'm over here blushing, dog. Like. The
I need
laced
to
up
see her
thigh
blush.
high above the knee, girl.
Oh fuck yeah!
Just
I don't think I have
staring
access
at the
to this armor
NPCs.
yet, but it sounds good.
You get it from random drops or talking to Santiago at the desert camp.
I heard from the others.
Ah.
The sinister cloth is such a pain in the ass to get.
When the cloth is sinister.
My counterpoint is Rowan
Sinister
Polinsky directed the
cloth.
pianist. That is true. That is very true. However, I will say, talking about movies and shitty people is a little odd because that is more of a team effort rather than a single individual. So
It's really hard to talk about a lot of like high-profile things that are artistic because the amount of people involved, and it's very hard to see at a point where you should draw a line on how on whether you should not consume something if there's.
I bet if I walked up to Rowan Polinsky and I was like, "Hey, draw me a cat," he would draw the shittiest fucking cat I've ever seen. I would go like, "What the fuck is this?" and I'd spit on him. Perchance.
Perchance.
You can't just say perchance.
Josh has royally dismantled you with that one, Ava. What are you gonna do?
Hold on, I'm slutting it up real fast.
As a white
here.
person.
Promise?
Yeah.
So can you
sounded
only
really
layered armor
excited
high
about
rank
that
stuff?
one. I am
Because
excited.
Speaking of slutting it up, I kind of also want to slut it up a little bit.
You
Yeah.
must. It
It has
must
to
be high rank. You.
Boo.
Yes.
Yeah. I think we talked about this before.
When you
Yeah,
make a
but-
high rank set, it automatically also makes a layered version of it.
Is it only once you have the whole set?
No.
Oh, okay.
Nope, just as long as you purchase one bit. It can be the alpha or the beta version.
I guess that means if I want to
Chicken
go like
Quest
full
ready
send, I'll
to
have to make
go.
both bits.
That's what I've been trying to do.
Yeah, right now I'm only making the parts that I think look really good, but like if I get fully infected by the bug, I'll probably make all of them.
Quest is up, ready to go.
Yeah, I
Yep.
know. I'm in it.
We're just waiting for Dorothy to finish slutting it up.
Yeah, I need to see if I can.
Listen, you can't rush sluttery. It's important.
I think there's too much focus on the morality of consumption. Sure. Yes. And there is a conversation to separate art from artist. I do agree with you.
It's easier to
That
do if
said-
the artist is dead and no longer benefiting from it.
Yeah,
That
here's
is the problem.
That's the thing. I don't believe in art and separation of art and artists, or no ethical consumption under capitalism if the artist is still alive and actively making a profit. I don't think you can say like, well, I'm not supporting that as they buy a fascist shit, and like,
Yeah,
the
like-
whole. Go ahead.
The problem with the whole like no ethical consumption and the capitalism thing too is to say that generally when you go to like the grocery store, usually the things that are labeled as like free range or like so on and so forth, like the ones that are supposed to make you feel good about buying them, typically those companies are still owned by the big companies that you are avoiding.
Yep. Yes,
So
exactly.
It's not to say that like you are allowed to purchase everything as long as it is like excusable that it is like something done under capitalism.
Yeah,
It's to say that all of the companies in the smaller section, unless you are buying from like a local farm or something that way directly, any company that touts itself as like a better alternative to something that is more commonly manufactured, like your no-name brand or like your Kellogg's or whatever have you, it is still going to go to the pockets of the larger corporations that as a whole connect those weaves.
Mm-hmm.
And that local pharmacy secretly ate off him.
Josh is so correct.
Kind of right though.
He's so right. Yeah, absolutely
Yeah.
focus on like supporting artists and like local shops. Absolutely, 100%.
Like
Yeah.
if you want to go to like your local farmers market and get yourself some good eats that way, it may be a little more costly, but as long as you like kind of know who it's coming from,
Listen,
you know that
yeah.
it's sourced locally, it's good stuff.
Listen, the guy who wrote Dune was not like not the greatest guy, but people are still going like, yo, Dune is sick as fuck though.
Yo, the new
Yeah.
Dune game is fucking up.
Yeah, but
But we're
that's
not
the thing.
talking about that. We're talking about Doom. Like, you know what I mean? Like when you're having a conversation about something and someone just comes in and is like, well, you know that person's like really a piece of shit. It's like, yeah, that's not what we're talking about.
That's the thing. I just really hate that no one's under ethical consumption under the capitalism thing, because people will slap that on anything to justify
100%.
them. Hey, like, brother, buddy, sister, non-thymie.
If
That doesn't mean you can just do, that doesn't act like, you don't need that video game to live.
If you go to McDonald's and they're like, we love killing babies, and you just sit there and go like, but I really, really want a Big Mac.
But I
Well,
really
there
want
is
the
no
BTS
ethical
meal.
consumption under capitalism. Therefore, I am free of all judgment.
Yeah.
That's not how it works.
No.
Yeah.
And people were using it as an excuse for the longest time when there was
Yeah,
like,
and they still do.
The Harry Potter game came out.
Exactly. I was
Oh God.
I was about
so
to bring
many
that
people
up.
were using it as an excuse to buy it, and I'm like, that does not. It
Doesn't
doesn't work
mean
that
That's
way.
the most
because
justified pirating of a
royalties are
game
still
I've
going
ever
towards it.
fucking seen.
Hello, Blair. Hello, wife. Hello, soulmate. Hello, sweet pea.
wife.
Hello, my little
It's actually
dolly.
not my wife.
My wife.
Well,
Their wife.
It's
dolly.
wife. The Cremachis is running. Ah, the
Oh,
second
They're
one just
kissing. They're kissing.
They're fighting. The girls are fighting.
Whoa.
But yeah, Ava, that's almost the exact situation. I was gonna bring it up because a former mutual friend, I'll say, of ours, I believe, said that shit when it came out. Was like, well, I'm going to play it because I can separate art from artists, and there is no ethical consumption under capitalism. No one had called her out on it. She just said it of her own accord. It's like,
And then we
bitch.
stopped talking to her if it's the first time thinking
I mean,
of.
yes.
Yeah,
Yep. You know.
and now you have J.K. Rowling proudly toting that her proceeds from any Harry Potter merchandise or royalties is going towards anti-trans laws within the
Yeah.
game. So there's no ethical
just
consumption
said
of
it.
capitalism, but it's very clear that that unethical purchase is going to something very unethical.
The girls are fighting again.
I'm confused
The
because
paralyzed.
like
Ow.
I think I just have more respect if you're like, yeah, I just want to play the fucking game. Like,
Well, and
don't-
no,
like,
full-
I think
full
I would just
honesty.
straight up be like, okay, fair. I think
Full
that's
honesty.
shitty, but still, like, at least you said it. Don't make this fucking, like, but I'm actually taking the moral high ground. Like, no, fuck off.
No, and same with like when I was getting like when I let myself get into arguments with some people who were like defending a really shit person on Twitter, when they were going like, you don't have the context of what was being said. I'm like, okay, show me the context. It's like, well, you got to look for the context. I'm like, if you want to support a shit person, just say you want to support a shit person. Like,
I just
you
like
don't
to
have
stop.
to.
Just don't.
You don't
just
have to
say
try
you
and.
don't care. It's fine.
Yeah.
I
You
don't
don't have to try
I
and
don't
convince
respect
me.
that, but it's fair.
Like, you don't have to try. You can't convince me that I'm in the wrong because I know I'm not. So, like, you're not trying to do anything. You just say you were doing it because you want to.
Me putting a gun into your mouth, this is actually beneficial to you, and I'm a good person.
I mean, it's beneficial to
start
me.
sucking.
It gives me a boner.
I'm really horny, and frankly, you shouldn't have been wearing what you're wearing, okay?
That sounds really bad. No.
You're a rocket
we're
month?
getting, no, that's kind of R worthy. I don't like that.
Yeah. God.
But yeah, even
Oh, my
with
shit
like
is
the attitude being used to justify city policies on the basis of anti-piracy, it's absolutely the case of like, I don't agree in the slightest of anybody who is going to look at Hogwarts Legacy 2 and say, I'm gonna buy it and play it so you don't have to. It's like, no, you don't have to buy and play
You
it.
don't have to
has to
do that. You're not
you
liking the service.
You
This is
just
not a
want to be
service.
part of the conversation in a limelight that looks a little bit better under your own optics. You want to be part of like the conversation and feel like you're on the right side of it, but you are still in the midst of supporting a very horrible person.
Yeah.
no matter which way you.
I mean, it really
cut-
just it just comes down to people going like, I want to buy this thing, but people will get mad at me, so I have to justify it. And
Yeah, I don't care if people buy the Hogwarts game. I just wish they didn't shove it down their throats.
yeah, you know what? They're
I
in
mean,
my
like,
fucking
this-
face about it. Like, shut the fuck up. I
mean,
get it. You like Harry
No,
Potter. I
but,
do
like-
too. Fucking
like,
shut up. You're not
the full-
special.
I gotta take my meds too. Full honesty, I think it speaks a little more about the person when they have to try so, like, vehemently and consistently to defend themselves for being into a media like that. Like, it says more about the person when they're constantly like, no, you don't get it. Like, it's part of my childhood. It's part of what I want from, like, and wanted from this as a kid. It's like, I get that, but you are also actively seeing what is happening with the shares that are going back to the owners.
You can
of the
form
property.
new opinions, is the thing.
Yeah.
You can go with those new opinions and go, yeah, I used to like that,
Oh,
thing,
yeah.
but now I
It-
don't anymore.
It's very shallow.
Or even
No,
I
like,
did like it, and maybe even I do like it, but I'm choosing not to support it anymore because it's bad.
Absolutely. Carrie and I have like
Here's
Harry
here's,
Potter
I think-
DVDs that she bought like 10 fucking years ago or whatever the hell. Like when she was a kid, like when they came out.
Here's
And,
another
like,
thing.
fucking-
You can also enjoy
Yeah.
stuff that everybody hates and just not fucking talk about it, and no one would ever know. But
Yeah.
nobody who does these things is able to shut up. They have to make sure everyone knows.
It's because it gets back into the righteousness of I can enjoy this, but in a good way.
It's because they want.
It's the
It goes back to what I
self-righteousness
just
of
said. It's. I want to play this, and I want to be a good person, but I still feel like bad about it. So I need to broadcast it to as many people as possible to be like, I'm a good person, right? And when people go, no, that's kind of shitty, like
to get mad.
I don't agree with what you said.
right.
They go like, well, but I said I was a good person.
I will say, I am not under the assumption or like the implication that buying the game or playing the game makes you an absolutely shit person
No.
in like a scope. What makes you a shit person is that you're using your own righteousness and your optics as someone who is better than the rest of them to justify playing the game, to justify doing the thing that people are kind of against. It's really it's really annoying, honestly. Like it's no different than like any like more extreme kinks or fetishes or stuff like that.
Yeah.
I like in my spot, as long as it's not like physically harmful without consent, whatever have you, whatever, you're consenting adults.
Yeah.
But it's the people who have these like more extreme sides of it who have to constantly justify why they're into it, or have to constantly justify, no, it's good actually. That gets annoying. I get it. And part of it is, of course, the people who are in turn trying to shame them for being within this sector. Ava, that head is terrifying.
What? What? You
But,
don't
like,
like how it
Can't
blinks
believe
and
Ava's
looks at
head
you?
sucks.
Your head game sucks.
My head game is fucking
Wow.
crazy. You don't understand.
But yeah, it's one of those bits of like it's definitely a mix between the people who are actively like shaming those who are participating, and between those who are still in a sense feeling shameful for participating. I would say.
I think my ultimate opinion, despite all this, and I do think everything that we have said is valid. I think we can all boil down to just like, I don't care if you bought the Harry Potter game.
Yeah.
I don't care. Cool.
I boil it
You
down
can-
to
oh.
you should play Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance on Steam. You should play a
mean-
good game.
Ultimately, you can do whatever you want, but you can't be mad when other people are mad about it, and you knew they would be mad about it.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
You just
Like,
you
even
have to
when-
dedicate yourself to not caring about that if you're gonna do the thing.
Yeah, like, okay, admittedly, even when, like, Pal World was still kind of under fire, again, I don't give a shit if you play Pal World anymore. I think it's really weird that they, like, copied so many Pokemon designs, but a lot of companies end up doing it anyway. Anyway, rather. It's just more weird that they copied, like,
They just did it kind of straight up.
By, like, yeah.
I stopped playing Power World just because it was fucking boring. I didn't like
Well,
it.
and that's exactly it. But, like, same deal when that and the happenings of Gaza were like just starting. I made a thing about like, hey, maybe don't support Pal World because it looks like they have some really nasty policies they're kind of engaging within. And then someone came up to me with like, well, what about the happenings across the world? And like, I can talk about both fucking things.
What does that have to do
No,
with this
one
What does
conversation?
this have to do with
One
this?
issue.
But same deal when
Does the cat's mouth open when I eat food?
Oh god.
It
I
does!
hope it- Ah! I hate it.
It's your
But
head
like
now. Smile.
a similar deal when it got into a further conversation.
Oh, wait,
about
they're
it,
just
it
here,
was the
wait.
same.
Yeah,
Where
they
they go-
walk away.
Where are they going? I'm gonna follow them.
It's a thing about like what was I saying? Essentially, it got into a.
But what about Sanders' treatment of elves? Well, it's a
But,
I
deflection,
am very
right?
smart.
Yeah, no, it is a deflection, but like the conversation about Pal World turned into like, I personally don't like the dev. I personally don't
Fair.
think that their game development practices are in like a long
just go off the
state
map.
term good. Like I played Craftopia, I liked it. I really got disappointed by the fact that the development cycle was completely shelved for the sake of Pal World. And similar yet, they're still doing the same thing with like a Hollow Knight stylized Metroidvania. And it's like, it's very clear that it's the process is kind of take popular IPs, smash them together, release something in early access, and then if it gets popular enough, put some extra work into it. I
Yeah,
don't like that.
that's a bad practice. Because like,
And-
it's in like early access. Like, hey, this is a thing we're working on. If you support it early,
Yes.
that's great. We're going to continue to work on it.
And Steam now has a thing too, where if there hasn't been any updates from the devs for a while, they make a label and say, hey, this hasn't been updated in 2 years. Take caution. Which I do like. But
Conversation. Good.
yeah, the conversation
Quest
turned into,
Quest up.
well, I don't like Power World, but if these are the kinds of elements you're looking for in a game, why not try like these modded games that you already enjoy, or why not try these like slight games that have variants of it that are close? And it was just kind of like, but it's not exactly the same. But it's not exactly how I'm looking for it. And like, then
It's-
you don't.
It's not the
you
site,
can
guys.
just- yeah, you can just say that. Like, why are you trying to be super righteous about like convincing me to play the game when I don't give a shit myself? While
Why don't you have
you're
strong
also trying
opinions
to
about this
defend
thing that no
yourself
one
playing the
cares about?
game. Yeah, exactly. But why are you trying to justify yourself playing the game despite like my concerns by just like trying to open this conversation about like other possibilities and other games you liked just to shut everything off and close it off entirely once I tried to question it? Oh,
I don't know. A
destroy
lot
those
of
asses
people,
in
it's like,
BlazBlue.
a lot of people are like, you came into my post. I don't have to argue
Well,
with
they
you.
came into my
Oh
post.
my god, can I
You
talk
know?
about my pride?
If
my,
you
my
come
Pride
into
Month
my post, I don't have to argue with you. That's not my problem. That's your problem.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay.
You can just
So-
not respond to things you don't like, brother.
Yes. Yes. Oh my god, yes. So, on Pride Month, first day,
Let's be on our way.
we always, on my channel, Numbskulls, we always post like a little thing of like, oh, it's Pride Month. And,
My month.
yeah, we you know, typical, whatever the fuck. And every single year, there is always these fucking goblins that come out of the fucking woodwork to go like, don't you mean Men's Mental Health Month?
You can have
Don't
both
you
of
mean
them.
Veterans Month?
You can have both of them. That's the thing.
I love those people because it's like, I don't see you motherfuckers talking about any of this stuff any other day of the year. You always come out whenever there's a pride post. Go like, why is it Women's Day? Why isn't it Men's Day? Why is there no Men's Day? Well, there is a Men's Day. It's in like fucking November or some
Also,
shit. By the way, there is a
relation-
Veterans Day. It's in November!
Yeah. In relation to donating to the Tiltify without PayPal, I think they have a means of accepting credit cards, like directly.
I think
Yeah,
there's.
it gave me
Do they
an
have like
option.
Stripe or something? I think.
There's no. If Josh doesn't have PayPal, there's no fucking way he has Stripe.
Well, no, you don't need an account for Stripe to do it. You can just punch the shit in. I don't have a Stripe account.
Stripe is basically the thing that people use for like the card readers and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that or Square is the.
Yeah, I'm on top of it forever. And
Are you guys ready for taxless tips? Oops, wait, that got canceled.
taxless tips?
Oh yeah, there was a thing today that was talking about like, so this new bill, does it go in support of Trump's like taxless tips and all that shit? And the guy he was talking to was like, no. And they're like, oh, so he lied about that, cool. And then they just went down the list and every single one was like, yep, lied about that. It's like, guys, yeah. Water is wet. The sky is blue.
Yeah.
We're living in goddamn clown world,
I'm
man.
too
It's
short
great.
now. I can't rub my stray hair against the.
The shorty.
Oh, they're circling.
It's free.
They're doing a mating dance.
Yep. I'm gonna just leave
I'm
them
I looked
Violence,
away. I don't
mating
know if I'm
dance.
attacking the one that was before here.
Does though?
Oh, I just tanked that. That's great. All I see is elemental absorption has triggered.
The one that passed the house doesn't really know fast. Josh would know. He pays attention to these things. It's his
Perhaps-
I
job.
don't know. He
I
told me he
saw-
hasn't listened to NPR for weeks.
Perhaps the clip I saw was from not today then.
Equipment trees 2 down, just free.
Isako to me.
Hello, little Boko. Give
Hi.
me my gun.
Okay. Did you see the new game by Funcom, Dune Awakening? No, I don't really follow anything related to Dune. I've never seen a Dune. I've seen the Force Film Dune post. Does that count?
It's like Rust, really.
Oh no, I would probably hate that shit.
It's a
Oh,
sweet.
I know.
Hold on. I got more. Oh, okay. I was gonna say I got more.
Oh my
Wyvern
god,
ammo.
I just forgot. There's gonna be a fucking 40k Rust collab, and we have no fucking
What?
clue. Yeah, I don't know because they
That's
just.
the worst.
It was just during like one of their recent things, and it was like, here's all the games coming that are based off Warhammer, and it was like, oh, that's really cool. And then like one of them was just a Rust guy coming over, and then like beating down the Rust logo, and it said Warhammer 40k and nothing else, and we were like,
What does that
okay.
That's so. Are they doing like cosmetics?
I
think they have
don't
cosmetics.
know.
They
See, like when Power Wash Simulator did the 40k collab, it made
That
you,
makes sense.
you understood immediately what it meant.
It's like, oh, I'm gonna clean a bunch of 40k models. Absolutely.
I can't believe that.
Oh, that makes sense as a direction, but again, I would probably fucking hate that shit. Like, I already
Like everyone?
dislike survival crafting generally, but like that type of survival
But
crafting.
Conan
is
has
just
funny
cooking in the
floppy
middle of the
penis.
fucking fight.
Yeah, he hasn't hit me.
Oh, you're sure.
Conan had big
Okay.
I
funny
was
floppy
sharpening.
penis and titty.
I noticed my sword
Not
was
really.
red, and then
Isn't
he
that
just
like
didn't
funny?
hit me.
No, I want
Why-
a linear
Why are
narrative.
you not laughing?
Because it's
You
not
can make
for
the
me.
penis very big. Isn't that
It's like
isn't
that's
that
a bunch of
appealing?
taxes, Yeah.
I don't need to I don't need that in a video game.
Why do you hate fun?
What's the
I
deal?
know, actually,
Rooster?
I
We're-
support indie devs that make things
we're-
like Conan Exiles. You're actually like a terrible person, okay?
I like cassette beasts.
Cassette piece is
Have you heard of the
That's
free-to-play
pieces
game Warframe?
You should play Warframe. Warframe's really good.
Jesus.
Hey, I just realized
Yes.
the upper right of my left analog stick on my Xbox is getting worn down.
Oh no.
No.
But Dude Awakening looks good. It looks good. I don't think it's the kind of game that I would be into, honestly.
Yeah.
Those-
This is actually comes
like-
back to the thing like a game can be good and not be for me at the same time, you know?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I think the thing that like icks me the most about games like that, I don't really enjoy the PvP
Yeah.
elements of survival games like that. I like working together.
Yeah.
I
We should
I
play
just don't like
Raft
PvP
sometime.
as a concept.
we need to.
We should play.
Are we gonna just? I
don't-
spin the
hey,
wheel.
Hey,
Looks like
you
we're
don't have to
looks
come
li-
along if you don't like Raft.
Looks. I'm
can-
one to
you
play
can
games
drown.
with my partner. No, we're going to put
Drown.
Ava on the raft and disconnect them because we always have to do that when we play raft. Apparently,
What?
one person.
Swissy did that to
Yeah,
himself.
Ava,
That wasn't our fault.
Yeah, I helped. Last time we streamed raft, Ava, we ended the stream by disconnecting the part of the raft that Swissy is on and just kicking him off the raft.
I feel like I could fuck with rap.
Have a good night, Zach Manser.
But my problem is I have such extreme. Okay,
Is it the
my two greatest
Thessalophobia?
fears.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's specifically the It's not the Thessalophobia of there's something like big and it's also in the water. It's not that. It's something is chasing you.
Oh, okay.
I hate that shit. That's
We
why I
had a
can't
lot-
do fucking Subnautica.
When we were playing, what was that mummy game we played a lot of? That happened to you a lot.
Forewarned.
Forewarned.
That happened
yeah.
to me a lot, and I hated that shit. I would I would
Funny
just
every
like go in a
time.
corner and
Remember
cry.
the one time it just dragged you down the hallway?
It
That was so fucked up.
I like
fucking-
Forewarned.
fucking killed
Alright,
me,
let me know
What
if
the
you change your mind.
fuck?
I think the problem that happened with Forewarned is that once you found out you can beat the mummy and we were unwilling
Yeah.
to make the game harder because it becomes less fun, we kind of just were stuck.
Well, I think that's the issue with those games, right? That genre of like, what, supernatural investigation game, I guess you could call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the friends.
It is
the,
kind of a friend farming type thing, because like I want to
it's
play
definitely like
Phasmophobia
a-
like with people.
There-
Exploration with a chaser anime.
Yeah.
There's an interesting. Okay, circling back to like Repo and Lethal Company, that vibe of game. Okay, there's a game I think called Pilgrimage.
Oh, yeah. Is that the one with
Alexi
the big,
and I
big
talked
wagon?
about that at one point.
Yeah, you're pushing a wagon, and you have to get stuff to fucking fuel the wagon, and that's
And
your
there's
main
a big
objective.
guy chasing you the whole time.
There is a
very
big guy
slowly.
chasing you.
Like once you
that
get past
seems
a certain-
scary.
Once you get past a certain point, I think. But yeah, the whole idea is that you're pushing the wagon, you make intermediate stops at like crypts and stuff to try and find the crystals to power it. And then also to get things to sell so you can like purchase things from a vendor, including
Yeah.
crystals. And like a revival mask. I did like the revival mechanic in that one where you had to like put someone's mask down on a pentagram and like draw it in with chalk. That was
Yeah, that's cool.
That was neat.
Yeah, I remember we watched a video on it a while back. I was like, oh, this is very Supes speed because I know they like games like that. So I sent it to them, and it's been on my wish list because I think you, Alexi, were also interested in it. So you know what?
Yeah.
I could pick this up at some point because like I'll play with you if you want me to.
The
Yeah, 'cause
only
it was-
downside to raft is Steven doesn't like my silly little goose and gas. They're
Gas.
always like, "Don't break the raft under me, Josh."
I mean, Josh also doesn't like it when we don't cook the food because cooking the food is Josh's job.
I think it's probably, and this is something that Josh and I have talked about too, is like he really likes the survival part of the survival crafting games, and once you get to a certain point in any survival crafting game, it becomes trivial to survive.
Yes.
Yeah, and about like
Yeah.
that's like an hour or 2 hours into lots of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? You
Unless-
know what? What's
except
the
the
what's
long
the-
dark.
Hold on. What's the the game I'm thinking. It's Minecraft, but it's like a specific mode where you're like, it's like a block, but you're in the sky.
Skyblock.
Skyblock.
Yeah,
even.
that okay. That with all of us could be like actually pretty fucking
Now,
funny.
hold on.
Who's
Oh,
gonna
oh,
fuck
the-
up the
the
cobblestone
Minecraft
river
virus.
first?
The Minecraft
mean-
virus is in the air. Oh shit!
You fool. You never had a chance.
I mean, I always go back to
Quest up.
Minecraft at some point.
Yeah.
Same.
I know you
Can't
like
help
your
it.
Minecraft.
I like my.
Well, I mean, you-
mining and
you-
crafting.
It's an
You install
infection.
Pokecraft every 6 months or so.
I like Minecraft. I need a Minecraft with a goal. I'm bitches.
I agree there.
I need an end goal because if we start like a Minecraft stream and it's like let's do whatever, I'm
Would
gonna
you
be
do-
like
would you make the 2-block jump for the I actually just like watched that one morning, like of all of it, and it was genuinely
Supes.
pretty good.
It was genuinely
No,
weirdly
honestly,
good, right?
Like
The
despite, like, it was
parkour,
pretty
like,
funny.
civilization
Parkour
thing,
civilization, yeah.
It's one of those things where it's like it's clear that it's like a passion project with how much like
Mhm.
intentional work is going into it and how much they're trying to like give in the sense of like background and lore and like make it so that it is something that is like readable for a viewer.
Yeah.
It's like an actual series versus just
I-
a typical like your
Which
you
the,
know
the funny thing
survival
about
multiplayer.
when they do like the whole video, right, is I assume made up of all of the smaller videos, so they keep on
Yeah.
repeating parts of the stuff.
Yes, they do.
It's-
And by the time you're like, I understand
I
everything,
understand
bro.
parkour civilization.
Dude,
I get
every
it.
so often I still quote to Carrie. I'm like, what? No tip? And
Okay, so you love it when Parkour Civilization reiterates things, but you don't like it when Virtue's Last Reward explains the chromatic force to you a second time? Damn,
No,
I
I
really
don't.
got Ava. Why
no,
not?
because it's
Say
stupid.
the word
No,
primal,
no,
you piece of
Bogo.
shit.
Bogo, this is flirting versus sexual harassment.
my
This is
God.
exactly what it is.
I mean, yeah,
I love it
Parkour
when, I
Civilization
love it
is
when
sexual
Hero the
harassment,
Third
you're right.
explains something to me fairly clearly, and then all of the other characters have to go and explain it to me a second time in case I wasn't paying attention or something.
And then the end of the game is like, wouldn't it be really fucked up if two dudes were on the moon and then they
Shut
hit
up,
each
Ava,
other with
we
a rock?
just started it!
Wouldn't it be really fucked up if that happened?
But it didn't.
But it but did it? That's interesting.
Don't
You
spoil
see,
it.
there's this thing called time dilation where I
Emma!
think that
Emma!
what?
Don't say anything about it!
I'm not saying anything. I barely remember any of those games. I'm gonna
Listen,
be so
Virtue's
real.
Last Reward is probably my favorite visual novel. It's very good. I like it a lot.
I was busy texting my wife. What the fuck's happening?
Your ass
worry.
hurts? That's crazy. This reminds me of ass hurt syndrome. In 1912, there was a man called Buttface McGee,
I love
and
it.
his ass suddenly hurt really bad one day. And then he went to the doctor. Turns out he had temporal ass hurt syndrome, which is a thing that is relevant to the plot, we promise.
It is.
About 50% of the
No,
time
it's
it is.
not!
It is, though!
I'm lost.
Ava's trying
Thank
to
you,
spoil
God.
VLR for me, is what's happening.
I'm not spoiling VLR!
You literally are!
No, I'm not!
Listen, the morphogenetic field is very important to the climax of 999. It doesn't make sense if
I
you
don't
have the
remember what
morphogenetic
that
field.
is! What are you
It's-
talking about? You can't
It's how
just say
you
words!
It's how you retain information between deaths.
Yeah, in Elder Scrolls that's called Shim! You're not special!
I am special though.
You are. He ate some cookies and played like.
I was speaking
boys.
about Virtue's Last
Well, I don't remember a
chicken
lot
man.
of the bullshit in VLR.
I also I don't remember anything. I remember there was something about a snail.
No, the snail is Zero Time Dilemma.
Oh, fuck off!
Is it the immortal snail?
No, it's
Uh,
just a...
people-
There's this fucking plague doctor, he never shuts the fuck up about a snail.
Well, that's Zero the Second. Yeah, he talks about a snail that's always following you, so it might be the immortal snail. I replayed a little bit of the opening.
What a
but
terrible
I-
case of bad luck. There was a snail on
But
the
I-
road, and then a little girl saw it and went, no! And that caused the end of the world, maybe. Who knows? Hee End of the game.
But I don't remember ZTD as much. 1 second. The voice
any of
therapy has been redeemed. I have to check how long the redeem is for.
Is that why Josh was saying how to shut up?
Perhaps. It might be because I was yelling really loud. Okay, here it is. It is 5 minutes. Okay, give me a second. I have to set a 5-minute timer. Kill the thing for me.
Yes, man.
He's doing a Wilk! Ah!
Like Skyblock would be like hella fun, actually.
Did you?
I think Skyblock
Did you understand what
why
I meant
am I
when I
not
said
moving?
he's doing a Wilk? Because I just kind of said
again,
that.
Yes.
well, yes, I understood what the whale was.
I'm drinking Wilt. I'm slopping it up from the floor. You know what I'm talking about?
Fucking
Oh, I'm
Will.
so thirsty for Wilt.
The morphogenetic field shit makes me crash out. Josh, you didn't even see the last stream. I think the last stream would actually kill you.
I think Josh would just be Lotus in that scene.
Yeah.
All I know about Danganronpa is that
Okay.
it's like every part of those games that I hated, but that's the game.
I wouldn't say so. I like Danganronpa a lot. The characters are good, and but I'm abysmal
I don't
dog
know.
shit at doing the arguments.
Would it be like a new time loop has been discovered?
Now, I don't
Time
know.
loop Danganronpa would
I guess
kind
that
of go
depends
hard,
on
though.
what part of Zero Escape you hate. Because there's way less just like random talking about made-up science bullshit in Danganronpa. Like I actually can't think of an instance of that.
I don't remember anything happening like that when I played through Danganronpa 2. I did not get far in 3 and didn't play 1 at all.
Like there's well, okay, I'm not gonna say there's no pseudoscience in Danganronpa
Sizing you
because
up,
it's
Ava.
parts of it are ultimately like sci-fi,
Hey,
so
big
like
guy. Sun's getting low.
it just kind of happens. But like there's nothing. Ow. There's nothing. They don't like go into the pseudoscience stuff a lot.
Josh, call them by their biblical name, Morphes.
Ava, Josh doesn't know about Morphes. Listen,
Don't worry
Morphe-
about it.
Babe, you remember the Zero Escape game show
Sleep.
I was on, right?
Yes, vaguely. Oh, hold on.
Morphe points were a thing you could redeem for cheats, like taking away control from someone. And the like.
I see.
I never used them because I was not playing the game
What
as
was
a
the-
competition.
What was the other game that was like,
What-
you're a detective, and in your eye there's a girl named I, and she has eyes.
I
It's
was
Zombie Files.
yeah.
Those games fucking rule. You shut your whore mouth.
I don't know.
No, they-
I was just asking what they
They
were.
kind of suck, I think, actually.
How
Oh,
dare
no.
you?
I don't like them.
That's not my
The
problem.
most interesting parts are when the bullshit man isn't on screen.
You just hate him because he's a man. You hate
What-
pathetic
wait,
men.
What's
He
his name? What's his name?
Date.
Kaname
He's a
Date.
detective. Of course his name. Of course
I-
his name is Date. He's a
think-
detective.
I think Kaname Dante needs to be bent over and begged, honestly.
I think.
Yes,
Personally.
you're right.
Yes.
I think I just have like a hatred of like, okay,
Fun.
this name means another thing. That's cool. And then like Hideo Kojima did it 5 times in a row, and I wanted to kill myself.
Well, that's because
God.
Kojima is a hack fraud.
No, I'm
But
sorry.
like, my tolerance for it is gone.
I'm sorry. I did such a good job of this side split skirt and the laced up thigh high boots. I can't play anymore. I need to go.
You're serving, as they
That's
say.
all right. Hey, that's why I don't invite you guys to play those games with me. I'm gonna fucking play them by myself from now on.
That's fair. That's fair. That's valid. You know what? You know what? Actually, no. Morally, I am more on the high ground than you are, and in fact, you're a bad person for playing these games that you enjoy.
Yeah.
Uchikoshi's worst crime is that he's horny, but I'm okay with that because I'm also horny.
Here's my
Uchikoshi's worst crime is that there isn't more Zero Escape.
here's my 47.
I feel like that's partially not his fault.
47
It's
post long
the
thread
Sunbeam
about
puzzle,
why
actually.
all these games are problematic because I am too stupid to figure out the mechanics.
Listen, some of the puzzles are actively bullshit. How was I supposed to know? I was supposed to microwave the hog and then dissect the hog to get the SD card out of it. I'm still mad about losing that puzzle because the fucking hog puzzle was stupid. Oh shit, I can stop doing the voice now. I'm still mad about the hog puzzle. The hog puzzle is fucking bullshit.
I'm just thinking about Skyblock. I'm thinking about a funny skin I could
We're
get
just
from
thinking about
Minecraft.
Skyblock. We didn't.
I'm just thinking about
just
Skyblock. I'm
thinking
like,
about
fuck, a
Skyblock.
Minecraft
Oh,
virus.
Skyblock.
It really is here.
I'm
The only
over
thing I
here
think
ripping
about
my
is Hell
shit,
Shake
thinking about
Yano.
Skyblock.
You know what's gonna be so crazy though? We're gonna be sitting there and like doing Skyblock shit, and I'm gonna hit you with a chicken jockey, and everyone will laugh.
Chicken
Oh,
jockey. Fucking
No,
Everyone will
speaking-
laugh.
Speaking
Let
of
Boko
chicken
speak.
jockey, so when I came home from work yesterday, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna watch all the trailers that got dropped during the State of Play, right? Every single one, since I was watching on our TV, no ad blocker, every single one was preceded by an ad from Minecraft movie stuff in Minecraft that immediately starts with Jack Black saying chicken jockey from like the
Every
movie, but it's
single
balanced.
trailer.
Every single one. And also-
advertisement we got while we were watching those trailers was fucking chicken jockey every time.
Also, the audio in it was balanced really weird. It was like
It was
balanced
like-
really quiet for some reason.
Yeah, it was
But
like
the
Jack
chicken
Black was
jockey
saying
was
chicken
really
jockey from a
loud.
separate room.
Sorry.
It was more like this. It sounded like that every time.
You wanted to say something, Dorothy?
No, I just saw a post that kind of took me out briefly.
Yeah.
Chicken jockey ASMR, please.
No.
Please no. Yeah, it was just someone's like TikTok stitch, whatever have you. It's just tits or ass. Actually, I prefer personality. And then the poster
Oh, shut up.
added. No, the poster added. This is actually incredibly ableist of some of us have personality disorders, so you need to learn to appreciate my titties.
Yeah, I seen that one.
Fuck
Should,
me, Supes. You took me out. Holy shit. That's exactly my type of humor. It's just
babe,
something that's
are-
very far away.
Babe, are you at the number for talking to Olivia yet?
I don't think so. Let me restock real quick and I'll double
Does
check.
does it say on the? Well, it should say
Talk
on the
to
right
Olivia
side
at
of
the
your
Ruins of
screen.
Wyveria. Hey, I can do that. I guess
Go
I'll go talk to Olivia.
Yeah, mine said it for a while. I was like, oh, I should probably say something.
Yeah,
go
I
talk
wasn't
to
paying
Olivia.
attention.
Yes.
Where is
yes.
she? I was gonna say where
okay,
is she? But
Well, he's at the ruins of Wyveria. It's right there.
Swear to me.
Lava. Chicken.
Chicken
Fucking
jockey.
swear to me is actually insane thing for Batman to say if you think about it.
Yeah.
A little crazy.
I feel as if
Steve.
what is going on over there?
Olivia.
Thanks for coming. There was something I wanted to share about the situation
Oh,
here. Give me a minute to pull
ah.
everyone together.
Hi. Seen Batman Ninja Yakuza League yet? No, we haven't.
Wait, there's a
I
new
have- I didn't
Batman
watch-
Ninja. Shut
You know
up.
about the eruption
I
of
didn't watch the
Missouri?
first one.
The first one is like so good if you have no idea what's happening.
We do.
I don't know shit about Batman, and I watched that movie and I was like, holy shit, this is awesome.
I'm not sure if you've noticed.
We watched the
Been
what
going
was it? The
nonstop
Doom
for
that
a
came to
while.
Gotham. It's basically
Yeah.
like Eldritch
Batman Lovecraft.
Batman Lovecraft. They did the Bat family real dirty in that movie, but also it's pretty good.
It's really good. All of them die.
It's
I
real
heard
fucked.
the Batman Ninja dub,
What worries me most are the ice
like
sheet
completely
cliffs.
changes the
The weather
script.
there started going wild.
Interesting.
I don't know if that's true though.
Understood.
People love to say it does,
We'll
but
prepare for
they only
emergencies
changed
we can
things
do on
very
reasonable
slightly.
expectations.
She made a joke about the patriarchy, and that caused
keep a
all
close
the
watch
anime
here and do
dweebs
what
to
we
lose
can
their
to contain
goddamn motherfucking
You,
minds.
you can really see a diversion in the discourse
So you
from
have no
when
choice.
Kobayashi's Dragon Maid came out. Perhaps, hey, I'm going to get the Dragon Balls and erase the Kobayashi's Dragon Maid anime from the timeline so we can live in a better future.
God.
From the others.
Complete
show
more
wasn't even
missions. And,
that
wow,
good.
I literally just had a conversation with her, and she was like, "Yep,
wasn't.
that's weird," and that's the end of it. That's the whole conversation.
Okay. You know what pisses me off about Kobayashi's Dragon Maid?
That it's not very.
I love Taru and Kobayashi's dynamic.
Quest up.
And then they bring in Luca and Kana and their weird like will they won't they bullshittery with underage kids, and then I'm like, okay. No,
weird,
thank
man.
you. It's weird.
Yeah.
Which is really a shame because like the setup for the actual story elements that are present could be good,
Wow, we
Could be
sure got
fun.
here fast.
but
I would watch a whole ass show just about Fafnir and that dork whose name I don't remember playing video games.
right, like the adult combinations of like personalities and like just like antics was good. I'd like that. The idea that like Toru's dad is coming from hell itself because she won't go home, that could have been a really cool like plot point to do a thing in the sense of like because I know that was one of the spots of like the later seasons. I think I never watched it, but again, it could have been a really cool plot and like conversation to have about like the integration of dragons and humans. But it just makes me it made me legitimately uncomfortable.
Yeah, no,
In, like,
I think that's a normal reaction.
Yeah,
'Cause, like-
in the other like dynamics with Kana and Luca and their like human counterparts, it was just kind of like it's just ripped away from the entirety of it.
Yeah, like those things I think could still exist if you handle them in a way that is good at all. Because I think some. Go ahead.
Like I even think that like Kana and whoever the kid was,
I don't
like
remember her
dealing
fucking
with like a childhood, I don't have her, like dealing with a childhood crush could be cute and like a rom-com thing, but they made it so
The framing is absolutely sexual and it's really gross. I don't
Yeah.
like it.
like they
Yeah,
made it
'cause, like-
really physically oriented, and it wasn't so much like
Sent us supply items.
the talks of like, well, you're probably at the age where you have feelings for like other people, and we should discuss that. Oh, sold them out.
That's it.
But it's framed in such a weird way.
just gonna
and
let
of
it
course,
steal your
Luca's
like
framed
that.
in a horrible way.
Ah!
I love it when it mounts.
Like
I will
like
give birth
Luca-
to the stallion that will mount the world.
I like Lucia as the character, but I
Yeah.
hate the things with her and Shota. It's like, no.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, the characters are not the problem. It is absolutely the writing and the decisions they made.
Can you put it
This
this
is-
immediately?
Yeah, like, another thing, like, I feel like people don't really engage with enough is that, like, it is, like, centrally is about a queer romance, because Kobayashi is essentially non-binary from the way they are depicted her. It's like, it is queer to some degree, whatever label you want to use for it.
Whether it's with Kobayashi being non-binary or like gender non-affirming,
Yeah.
either way, it's still like a lesbian romance.
Yeah,
Like-
like legitimately, it was part of me like having gender feelings at some point.
Yeah, and
Like-
even then, that could have played into the sake of like the conversation of like dragons and humans, where like
Yeah.
maybe her dad was also homophobic. I don't fucking know.
Maybe her dad's gay.
Maybe her dad's actually gay and has something to befriend her and is jealous he's hanging out with a human. Like,
Do you think like default guy gets the crazy dragon polycule? I think it would be really funny if he's like this like normal guy is actually like the hottest thing to male dragons.
like
Your bangs
that'd
go
be
over your
hilarious.
eyes. I can't not fuck you.
Well, actually, the one with fangs over their eyes is Fafnir, but I actually like coming heading back to like the handling of stuff. Another show that I think I really struggle with that I think is really good that does shit like that is Made in Abyss, because I think Made in Abyss is really fantastic, but that first like 2 or 3 episodes, what the fuck? That shit did not need to be there.
Whoa. Well, I guess it's no different. Well, no, I guess it's kind of different. It is different. It is
Yeah.
absolutely different with Meeting the Best, but also like Spy Family, where Becky has like a huge crush on Lloyd. Like it's never really played in a weird way, but it's played in the sense of like a kid fantasizing about like whatever comes up to mind. It's
Yeah.
not really sexual. It's just like a wow. I have a crush on this guy, and I don't know what to really do about it. But I think
I have a
like
crush,
this
and
kind of thing.
unfortunately, I'm 12 or 6 or however
Yeah.
old they are.
Or 6 or
Yeah,
whatever.
But, like people shouldn't act like kids don't have crushes. It's very common actually. I hate to break it to you.
Like
but-
I know with the one thing that comes to mind is like Becky being like,
Please stop slobbering.
oh yeah, if I could marry Lloyd instead, then like I could be Anya's mama, and that's just like the usual playing house kind of thing. Like it's never done in a weird
Yeah.
way, but
Yeah, it's like all in
done
the
in a way that
handling
a
of the
kid-
material.
yeah,
back
it's
here, you
done in a way
clown.
that a kid would like express it and express their
I don't know.
feelings. It's-
I've only seen like 3 episodes of Spy X Family, and then I saw that one episode where the guy dressed up as Solid Snake, and I was like, "Fuck yeah!" And that was about it.
No, you're right. You're so right for that. And it's just like I don't know. Obviously,
shalt not
you
will.
can- No, you're not Wilkie.
I'm wilking.
Obviously,
I
like,
got
there's
wilk on my
some-
paws.
There's obviously conversation
Wilking
about,
out.
like how he's wilking out. How like Japan handles like the whole media section of itself and everything that way, and like discussions about how much of it
sad
is
on me.
biased and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But that like
Ah, fuck!
same deal. Honestly, going right back around, it comes back to the people who are like
I Drake.
if you're into it, whatever. Like it's not my fucking cup of tea. I think it's weird. But it's the people who so adamantly like defend it that weirds me out
just-
even more.
Yeah.
It's another situation where you could just shut up.
Oh, shit. I was gonna say yeah. Hey, look over here, big man. Look over here, big man. Die.
Ow! Oh, I'm gonna die.
Well, don't
Have
do
you
that.
considered
It's
not
bad for
getting
your
hit?
health.
Keep him over
Smoking
there
cigarettes
for
is
a minute.
bad
I
for
just
your
gotta,
health.
I
How-
gotta take a little
oh.
sippy.
Wait, how did Alice die?
I got launched and exploded? Hello.
Famous last words. Have you tried not getting hit?
Listen, I wasn't expecting that to happen. However, something you said immediately sent my brain back to the fucking Mega 64 Parappa the Rappa video, and I think you should know you did that to me.
Huh?
Do you guys know that
Parappa
Gabe?
1 or Parappa 2?
I think it's Parappa 1. I don't know. It's just people as Parappa.
We blew the wilk out of him.
Oh, I love blowing wilk.
Fucking
But-
love blowing will.
You guys know that Gabe Newell was in the Mega 64 Beatles Rock Band video?
Yes.
You know that Gabe Newell bathes himself in wilk every single day and night?
Well, that's why he looks the way he does. The world's strongest grandpa.
I just fucking remembered earlier today.
Ooh, nice offset.
Somebody on the somebody got a donation from LBJ Ate My Dog, and it really gave me a giggle.
Oh, yes! Shoot him in his face! Shoot him in his
What the
fucking
hell?
mouth! Shoot him in his
What
mouth! Yeah!
Chad is asking, what the hell is milk? Well, it's wyvern milk. No, I am not joking.
It's wyvern milk.
I am not joking.
Short.
I know this it sounds like a joke I will make. I am not joking.
Nah, it's just
I finally got
God.
a beast gem.
I think
got a
that's
beast.
one of the coolest ends to a hunt I've done ever. Just shooting him in the fucking mouth until he's dead. That's great.
Good job.
Ugh.
I like that I can have my
You
face
can milk
out
a
again.
wyvern. Is it a mammal? Well, they don't really
Well-
explain it.
Well, see, some things that
Do
are called
mammals exist?
some things that are called dragons aren't really. It's
It's a classification.
But hold on, man.
Technically, what we just fought is a brute wyvern. Or no, that's not the case, actually. Hold on,
Yeah.
wait. What the fuck is this thing?
Rathalos. Hey, Rathalos.
Bye, Rathalos.
What is it, though, Shog?
What is a
It's gonna be like,
Doshaka?
bye. What is it?
A
Fuzzy
miserable
guy.
little pile of secrets.
Oh, did you see that Bloodstained is just now Castlevania?
I
Yeah,
did.
I see that.
Like, straight up.
What are you
Very
saying?
funny.
In what way? In what way do you mean, Ava?
I mean, for until the title drop happened, me, Gappy, and everyone else who was watching it with me was like, oh, it's a new Castlevania. To the point where I think Gappy was like, I heard bloody tears. And then Bloodstained, the title shot happened, and we were like, oh, I guess this is now just this is
We
just
have to talk
what
to Nada,
Castlevania is now.
apparently.
Base camp in a zoo.
This is what happens when Konami just decides they don't want to make games anymore.
Just have someone else do it.
Someone else starts doing it.
My poor left thumbstick.
We don't want to make any more Silent Hills, but we'll have Bloober Team make Silent Hill 2, and everyone was really scared. And then they came out and it was like, okay, you guys hit it out of the park. Good job.
Yeah.
I'm actually considering playing
I-
Silent Hill F. It looks neat.
F
Silent Hill
looks
F looks
really
good.
cool. F is also, if you notice,
Made by
for-
Ryokishi 07.
No. F, specifically that F that they use in the trailer is a
Oh.
musical note for
It is.
quiet.
Yeah.
F is
You use it's
forte. It
Mhm.
means
Or was that
loud.
P?
Forte.
Oh fuck, never mind.
Yeah, the more F's, the louder you have to play it.
Right, it was the P. P
Yeah,
is
you-
like soft.
Yeah,
The
paracetamol
P
or
is real
something like
soft,
that.
yeah.
Paracetamol?
Yeah, okay, that-
Yeah,
Piano
the
loud
estrogen
is
does
the-
that.
So Silent Hill loud. Yeah. I got it backwards.
So it's gonna have a lot of jump scares.
I recognize.
I don't know.
recognize when that kid said Uragini Mono because of JoJo Part 5. It
Oh,
means
Nada, what's
traitor.
wrong with you? Why do you look like that? Okay.
Are you okay? What
I-
happened?
So I hear
Um,
something unusual is going on underground.
1 second. It still hasn't
Yes.
fixed itself.
The deeper you go, the cooler it
One
gets.
second, 1 second.
Strange, no?
I'll post
Would I
it.
go-
I went down further.
Clear chat. Where's
And it went
the
from
clear chat?
cool
I
to
am-
cold.
Oh god, it made its way to blue sky.
It was quite unsettling. So
Well,
I,
that's our
I got like
what
very
in blazes is going on down there?
angry
I
at
figured you people might know
a
something.
video that was going around. I'm like, the dark
Definitely
truth
qualifies as a
behind
novel.
Oh,
the
yeah.
gothic anime girl holding the cross,
Fuck.
and
Okay.
the dark
Yes.
truth is as from an Arab novel. I'm like, that's
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
Well, that's
yes,
because
yes,
sex
yes,
is evil
yes.
and dirty.
Okay.
Sex is evil. We know this.
You know what else was from a porn novel? Fate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
Carrie,
Yeah.
Carrie just messaged me. I'll put this in the chat. She said, I have a theory about the F for Silent Hill.
Okay.
And sent me this.
Right. Reports from base camp on the other side. said the blizzard there shows no
Damn.
She's right. She's
Gordon
right.
Ramsay.
Silent
Wait.
Hill, fuck.
But Jinda
Wait,
High
why
has
is
been
Nata
observed
just
in
like
cases
That-
what
that's
happened
what
to
I
his
was saying.
cut?
That's what I'm saying. What happened?
So,
He
do you
needs
mean
a
what happened?
refund. Look in the queer
The dominant
streams.
monster in each region has evolved.
Whoa.
Look on the screen.
Whoa. Whoa.
Adapting to the
Ah!
climate region
He
and
looks
drawing
fine to
strength from the
me.
weather phenomena.
Yeah, I know he's fine
Right.
now. I got to him too fast and he didn't fully render.
He didn't
Okay.
Should I do shoulders and arms or core and cardio tomorrow in the gym? What are you looking for? You looking for abs or you looking for bigger arms?
You want the gun show?
Two legs.
What are you looking for? Did you want?
Yeah,
Do you
don't
want the
skip leg
gun
day,
show
I've
or
heard.
the
Remember this,
cargo
Mark.
bomber?
Mark, remember this. Remember
Everywhere
this.
seems to be in the season
No
of
matter
fall.
who. It doesn't matter what anybody says. Abs are hot.
That's true.
I rest my case.
Jinder
Can you
Han.
I actually don't
cheese
like
off of them?
vessels that
Let's
much.
prepare at the Ice Shard Cliffs base camp first.
You're a woman. Your opinion.
What?
Happy Pride!
But
Happy
no, wait.
Sorry. I'm
Wait,
sorry.
wait.
It took
No,
me a
wait. We can
second.
bring this back. We can
Can
bring
we?
it back. We can bring it back. I'm a lesbian. I don't like men, so my point is invalid for what a guy wants to do with his body. There you go. I can bring it back, and it's
She's
still
so
woke.
real. She's so.
Well, yeah, I'm
She's
real.
gamed it. She's gamed it.
Optional talk to
misogynistic, but
Rove.
wokely.
Listen.
I'm
Yeah, I'm
wokely
real. Two of you have
misogynistic.
touched me. Well, I mean, like, if I get into it, I think my personal opinion is, like, over-muscled is not a vibe I personally like. I think toned is nice, but, like, a walking skeleton is not, like, you know, a walking exoskeleton is, like, not a thing I'm into personally. But, you know, what I like does not matter. What do you want to be, man? And in the chat, he says, I want to break a man in half upon my shoulders.
Then you're doing shoulders.
Then you're doing shoulders. Thank you, Ava.
Where the hell is Rove? It says I have to talk to him optionally, but where is he?
He's over here by the
Oh,
door.
I found him. Item trade.
Rove, you're here.
Hi, Rove.
You seem a little under
You
the
post a
weather.
picture, will I show it to the others? Sure.
Now that you mention it,
If it's appropriate.
Rove, are you
Huh?
alright?
It bites deep, this cold. I dare say deeper still.
Hey, it'd be cool if I send you a thirst trap.
Even my doctors know
No.
that.
No.
Of late, I am gnawed too by an ill ease I cannot name, a numb malaise, a rank
Ennui.
A rank ennui.
That's
rather
crazy,
concerning.
Rove.
Your body may just be reaching its limits out in this cold.
We're here to investigate this extreme cold.
What is happening off screen? I hear something stomping around. Is Iron Bloke out there?
You can't expect
Come
to
on,
balance
eight-
if your
wait.
body gives out on you.
Come on,
kind offer. If one I hope never to require.
No, there's just something stomping around like 5 minutes away from me.
Yay, Moop! Oh, yay,
That's
Moop!
Moop.
$50. Hi, Moop!
Hey.
I know that name.
Alma,
That's good.
Alma, I need to talk to you. You need to get wherever you're going, so I'm allowed to talk to you.
Hi!
There you are.
Or was there something you needed to
Hi,
do
Moop.
first?
Thank you, Moop. You
Thank
are wonderful,
you.
Moop. I
Let's
do
head
not
out.
speak to you as often as I should, but you are wonderful and fantastic, and I appreciate you.
Last time I spoke to Moop, I think it was over some model kit stuff on Blue Sky, which, you know,
That's
checks
absolutely
out for
fair.
me.
No,
I like
you,
model
no
kit.
us. No, us.
There's no us?
We
That's
are
really
wonderful.
Sad.
unfortunate.
All right, let's.
Wait,
let's,
what?
Oh, hey.
What do you
it's-
mean sad?
Do we want to wrap up here?
Okay, so
I
fair.
just real- I just
I already
realized the
talked to
time.
all. I'm already in the thing.
You've already headed out.
Yes, I'm already at Slay the Jin Dahad.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, I guess I will also hit Let's Head Out,
Um,
and one of you will help me. This is gonna take a while, isn't it? We shouldn't
Yeah.
do this, huh?
You might want to leave, and we can start this next time.
Okay.
Okay, 1 second. Let me see if I can open up
This
the
quest is a lot.
But it's just
I
so
see.
hot.
Listen, I'm trying to.
It could be a thing for people to look forward to next week.
But it's
Can
the funny,
I-
it's the funny
Content
PC
quest.
cooler.
How do I leave quest? No, stop running towards it!
There doesn't seem to be a
Return
list,
from
but
quest.
I can quit the game.
Return from quest.
Return from.
No, it's in a different menu. It's in a different menu. Stop walking towards it! We hit the head back button. This fucking bird wants me to die.
I got my Ray down Mark of Mastery pendant.
Where is... I see quit game. What?
It's
menu?
one tab over to the left from the one that has quit game.
To the left. Retry mission, mission info, quit game. Okay, if I go to the left, I don't see a return
From
quest.
quest. There is one.
Where?
Happy Pride, by the way. Thank you.
Where? Thanks, Mark. Where can... How do I... I can't... I might be stupid.
It's in there. It's
Where?
in the
Missions and
communication
quests.
tab, I think.
Communication. Link party. No. Do I have to, like, walk forward a couple of steps because I've literally just
No,
entered the
I don't
quest?
think so. I don't think so.
What if I just quit the game? Presumably, it will also quit me from the
It will-
quest.
Yes.
No, it will put you back into the quest.
Well, hey, we want to be in the quest next time. I'm not gonna play it all probably.
But you
next
won't
week.
be able. Wow.
Probably.
Wow.
I've got other stuff going on.
Wow.
Well,
Wow.
anyway, I guess I'm gonna return without saving to the title screen. It would have saved before I came in here, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It
Yeah,
will not
probably.
save during the quest.
All right. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good night. We'll catch you tomorrow on Boko's stream for stuff. Oh no, wait.
Metaphor.
Tomorrow's Friday. Wait,
Friday.
wait.
Warframe.
Tomorrow's Friday. Warframe
Warframe.
tomorrow, and I'm playing Pokemon
Lila
tomorrow
Flame.
morning. Bye bye.
Pokemon Warfare.
Yeah. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Pokemon Warframe, which one is it?